Right, I want to move on, though, to this final subject, if I can. I'm actually fighting at the moment to save a local pub. I think they're really important parts of the community. This is a fascinating article in The Telegraph this morning. A pub is charging customers 50p a pint more if you want to pay at the bar. I had to read it a number of times. So one pub landlord is attempting to break the tradition where you go into the pub, you stand by the bar, you order your beer, but basically by putting another 50p on that. This is Ben Cheshire, who runs the Coronation pub in Southville in Bristol. He wants people to order drinks via their smartphone using a blinking QR code so you don't go to the bar, and so therefore it's more expensive to go to the bar. A pint of lager is £3.50. Well, that's cheap. At the bar. Cheap. It's very cheap. He hasn't been to Gatwick Airport or Stansted Airport. £3.50 at the bar, but only £3 if you order through the QR code. A pint of Guinness is £4.80 when placing the order with the barman. £4.50 when using a smartphone. He says this is the way that we need to go and revolutionise. Aren't we destroying pub culture?
I think he is not doing his business any good by doing that. But if it works, good for him. It would certainly increase its revenue if it works, of course, by definition. I think if we really want to help pubs in this country, we need to be cutting business rates, abolishing beer duty, getting rid of all of the restrictions and al fresco dining. I was once on a planning committee, and they were totally against the idea of tables and chairs being outside. But after the pandemic, after tables and chairs were put outside to help businesses, they were all thumbs up for it. And I thought to myself, you opposed me every step of the way when I was on that planning committee backing those tables and chairs outside before the pandemic, and now you're all in favour of them.
Absolutely. And you don't realise what you've got until you've lost it. What do you make about that? 600 pubs are expected to close this year. That's why I said I'm battling the one in my local village, which is closed at the moment.
Keep fighting the good fight. I think when I lived in Southwark, one of the pubs that was going to be turned into an estate agent's, there was a big campaign to stop that happening, and it got designated into an asset of community value, because I think that's what all pubs are. They are community places. The other big thing I think we should all agree, regardless of our differences, to stop is people queuing in lines at the pub. I just think that's outrageous. It's un-British, and a practice that needs to be banned. You can't queue in a line. You queue at the bar.
Yeah, you queue at the bar, but then you shouldn't sit at the bar because then you can't get through.